Boom, 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 boom. Get in there, my son. Boom, chanka, latters. How's it going, everybody? It's the Flying Pig here on Flying Pig United with a cheeky little transfer roundup show for you for this evening's transfer news to do with Manchester United. I hope you're having a good evening. I certainly am, because we won that game tonight 3-0. Pretty convincing in the end. Get in there, my son. We smashed them up. So that was good. Nice and satisfying. We didn't need any penalties to do it either. Wham Matter pulling the strings. It was a thing of beauty, that game, folks. I mean, I know it's only Brighton in the Carabao Cup and it's B team versus B team, but I'm just buzzing my titties off that we managed to get the job done, in all honesty. Buzzing about that. So yeah, thank you for you all for stopping by and getting in here. Sorry we're a little bit late. Tom Zadok, Wee Patrick, Mark Voot, Shivan Kashyap, Simon Cowie, Katie Meads, what's going on? Aaron Armstrong, Sandeep Balaj, Bradley Byrne, Wakas Akram, Jim Joe Bobby, Thulani Bukhani, Tonk Nash 87, Batman Night Fan, Shimam, hello to you all. Thanks for stopping by and getting in here. Smash the like button on the video if you have not done so already. Please do leave a cheeky little like. Mana, how's it going, Mana? Liam Gaming as well. What's crack-a-lacking? Why don't you understand why Sancho? What do you mean, Liam Gaming? You mean, why are we bothering with Sancho? Is that what you mean? Like, should we be strengthening elsewhere? Is that what you're saying there, Liam? Anyway, hey Katie, hey Alan, Simon, Matt Rush, absolute legend, 8563 Robbie, Kevin Murphy, what's going on? Aaron Armstrong, Ryan Burberspin 9, Marek Stachowski, Dylan Gill. It's great to have you all in it. It was a great win, that one, Dylan Gill. It's a good win. A win's a win. 3-0 win, convincing stuff, nice goals. Excellent stuff. Love it. A little bit of a confidence builder, that one. We got a tough game at the weekend, but that's going to be a little bit of a confidence booster, that one. Smashing up the Seagulls there. Have some of that. Beautiful that. Anyway, it was very, very nice game of football to watch. Put me in a good mood for the night. I'm sure you guys are in a pretty decent mood too. So thanks for stopping by. Let's get into the main news then. So the main sort of news that we're looking at here in regards to Manchester United tonight is in regards to a couple of players potentially handing in transfer requests effectively. There's some news breaking right now that Alex Telles is set to hand in a transfer request in the morning or in the coming days to push for a move to Manchester United as well. Just hand in an official transfer request to speed things along. Obviously, he's desperate to want to come to this football club now as well. This has dragged on a significant amount of time as it is. I'm sure he wants to get over in Manchester and start playing some bloody games of football, my friends. But we have to, of course, remunerate Porto in the right way and get that deal done. But certainly, if Telles hands in this transfer request, it does obviously make the situation very clear. I think United are going to get him anyway, and I think we're just going to hang on to the end of the window anyway. But it seems like maybe Telles is just pushing as well from his side a little bit now to try and get this move completely done and dusted, because yeah, he's had a good time there at Porto, but he's stagnating, man. He's stagnating. He's ready to take the step up, and statistically this guy could add a shitload to our team. I can't wait to see him in action, to be honest. I mean, I like Luke Shaw. I think Luke Shaw's a good player, but this guy just seems like something else. He seems like he's got ridiculously ability on the ball, like when it comes to having influence in games. Like if you look at his stats for last year, they're crazy for a left back. So very, very impressive stats. Let's hope he can replicate even half of that for Man United. That'd be sick. That would be significantly better than Luke if he got half of what he contributed now for United than he does at Porto. So I can't wait to see Alex Telles coming. It's a matter of days until this announcement is made. Surely we're just crashing down on the price as much as we can over the next few days, waiting it out, camping it out. Ed Woodward's got his binoculars out and he's in his pink tent and he's chilling, and he's just he's got his eyes on Porto over there from Matty Judge is tickling his feet with a feather in there, and that's what they're doing at the moment, guys. They're just biding their time, saving the money. They're not really doing a whole lot. So we'll see if they can get Telles done in the next sort of 48 hours, but chances are it'll probably be deadline day. Who actually knows? We will be doing a deadline day special on deadline day, by the way, folks, so get involved with that. If you're watching right now, there's just over 100 of you tuning in and stopping by. Thank you for getting in here. Smash that like button, everyone, if you have not done so already. That will help the stream out. Smash a thumbs up on it if you can. Mark Voot says, Top Zadak, being confident all summer we get Sancho. Now confident we get Telles. Feeling in me bones, mate. He's got a feeling in his piggy loins. That's the thing, Mark Voot. Yeah, no, I've got 100% feeling about Telles because everything's on the plate wait for him here. He wants to come and everybody wants him and it's all pretty much done and dusted. It's just the fee. And Porto have to sell because they're going to lose him. He can agree personal terms with another club in January unless they do that. So they're going to have to cash in now. United are just literally biding their time to get the smallest price they can to pay for Alex Telles. Fair play, that's going to work. It's not the best idea in terms of preparation for the season, but if you want to save a couple of million euros, then yeah, it's going to work. Porto will sell this player to us, so you can never say 100% done deal or anything like that at this stage, but 99% we should be getting Alex Telles in this window. That would be a good acquisition. It wouldn't be an amazing acquisition though. You know, it's not really the main problem area of our team. You know, Brando did a good job tonight. Luke Shaw's always pretty decent, and of course we do have glaring issues in other areas of the team. So we'll see what happens with our board and who they can bring in this window. There's talk of a few different players, but look, I'll be surprised if they get two in. I will. I'll be surprised if they get Sancho and Telles, and I'll be massively surprised if they get the Sancho deal done, to be fair. Even though it's been happening, even though it's been going on, and even though it also looks like this guy, Jadon Sancho, has potentially handed in some sort of a transfer request also. This is what we're hearing because obviously he's not been in the game tonight against Bayern Munich. They obviously got trounced, and he was not to be part of the matchday squad. And of course, he has got a respiratory illness at the moment, so Jadon Sancho's, he's a little bit poorly, he's a little bit under the weather. Conveniently, it's not COVID-19 though. So, you know, what does this indicate? Well, it does indicate quite a lot, really. Either he's just had his mental focus and everything taken away because of what's been going on, so he's just not mentally on the ball, and the coaching staff and the manager don't want to put that pressure on him right now, and in the possibility that he doesn't want to injure him either, if they don't want to injure him and they want to keep their asset safe for Manchester United to come in. But it also could indicate that Jadon Sancho has indicated to Dortmund that, look, he doesn't want to play any more games until he's a Manchester United player. And he's pushing for a transfer request also. That seems to be something that is being talked about online tonight. And I think there's some legitimacy behind that because he's not in their matchday squad. There was some quotes a couple of weeks ago to say that he'd remain professional and be a Dortmund player for as long as it would be. But he's not in the squad tonight. He's not got a respiratory illness as far as I'm concerned. They're saying that. But of course, that's just absolute poppycock, my friends. He's not got a bloody respiratory illness, has he? What do you think? Smash a 1 in the live chat if you think that Jadon Sancho legitimately has a respiratory illness right now. He seemed fine the other day. You know what I mean? Smash a 1 in the live chat if you think he has got a respiratory illness. Oh, G-Wall says, Mr. Flying Pig, fab tweet, bro. Let's have a little cheeky look and see what this is. Thank you very much, G-Wall, for keeping me up to date. Matt Rush has just shared it with me. Fantastico. Fantastico. Here we go. In regards to Ousmane Dembele as well, let's just have a look at Ousmane Dembele. We'll get onto this in a moment, actually. Thank you so much to you guys for keeping me up to date with what's going on here. I just finished what I was saying about, what was it? Bloody hell, where was I? Sancho. Yeah, Sancho. Everybody's put a 2 in the live chat. IO Fixer T, King Jason, Dylan Gill, Eddie A, Snap Film Walk. How you doing, Snap Film Walk? Great to see you in there. Becky Hope, Seaborn Gracias, Simon Cowie, Ricky Arega, Batman Night Fan, Shivam Cashnap 69 dudes, Wakas Akram 2, everybody said no. Everybody said no. That's not the case. So that's pretty fantastic, isn't it? Very, very interesting. I think, yeah, no, look. He's not ill, is he? He's absolutely spot on. They're just protecting their asset, and maybe he's thrown his toys out of the pram and handed in some sort of a transfer request, or made it known that he really wants to leave in this window. So hopefully this is all true, and hopefully we do manage to get the player. And look, if that's the case as well, you have to say that they would have to consider taking a little bit less money, wouldn't they? If Jadon Sancho had actually thrown his toys out the pram and handed in a transfer request or made it known that he wants to leave and his situation's become untenable because he wants to leave, then what would they have to do? They'd have to consider selling him for a little bit less. So it does definitely play into Manchester United's favour if that is to be the case, and certainly the same with Alex Telles as well. Mark Voot says 2 as well. How's it going, Jeanette Pugh? I'm doing good. Daz Reynolds says, what a result tonight. I think Martin Tyler will do Liverpool v Arsenal tomorrow. Fair play, Daz Reynolds. Yeah, well, look, it was obviously a really good result against a team we should be beating like that, but at least we did it very, very good. Matt Rush, thank you very much. He tells me there's a fab tweet again. Okay, let's have a little look here. So we've got Fabrizio Romano has tweeted 4 minutes ago, and he says, In regards to Ousmane Dembele is beginning to have doubts about staying at Barcelona. Manchester United continue to try and sign him on loan, plus the option to buy. Barcelona continue to ask for a permanent deal. Oh, Fabrizio Romano then goes on to say, this is actually a quote from United Report, and Fabrizio Romano has confirmed it. He comments and says, confirmed, this is the situation, negotiations on, Manchester United, Barca and Olympique Lyon involved. Different positions, talks ongoing. Oh, Fabrizio Romano. Anyway, yeah, nice one. Thank you so much for that. So he's just, there you go. It is actually all legit, it seems. Confirmed. This is a situation. Negotiations. Ousmane Dembele is beginning to have doubts about staying at Barca. He probably won't get the game time or the consideration there as much because of his ability to obviously get injured a lot and been in and out the side the last year. He was obviously an expensive player when they signed him from Dortmund. They're looking to maybe keep him in the future. I don't know. I don't know if there's a loan option to buy, but that's what it says here. Ousmane Dembele is beginning to have doubts. United continue to try and sign him on loan, plus the option to buy. Barcelona continue to ask for a permanent deal. Very interesting. So actually Barcelona looking to cash in on Dembele, looking to get rid, maybe for 70 million, somewhere around there. They're looking to actually dispose of Dembele in this window. From what this couple of reports is insinuating, is that they are actually looking to offload Dembele in this window on a permanent move. So his situation at Barca is going to have to change if that's the case, because that was what was keeping him there, was this whole love of Barcelona. But if they don't want him, if he's not in their plans, if he's surplus to requirements, he's going to have to look at going somewhere else. So this is very, very interesting now, folks. What do you guys think about Ousmane Dembele and the possibility of him coming to Manchester United in this window? Steve Buckley comments, Dembele is very injury prone. Ashley Jenkins says he's more injury prone than Phil Jones. He is very, very injury prone, guys, isn't he? That's the problem with him. He's going to be in and out of the team for a serious amount of time for the season, more than likely. Ellie, how you doing? Thank you very much. He says smash a like on it and subscribe, guys and gals. Thank you so much for that, Ellie. Also, we got a super chat here from Pete Ross. Pete Ross, thank you so much for getting in there with your super chat, you bloody legend. Batman Night Fan says 45 to 50 million should be enough. I don't know, didn't they pay like 100 million for this guy though? Not that long ago. I think they paid a huge amount. Maybe I'm wrong. But I'm pretty sure it's a significant amount of money that Barcelona paid for him. So I don't really know if they would be accepting of anything significantly less than what they paid for him at this stage. I don't know how long's left on the contract, but who really knows, you know? It's just one of those. We'll have to wait and see if there's even real interest from them. Because like we say, this could simply be that whole PR machine trying to put pressure on Dortmund still. Like, yes, United are in talks with Barcelona, and yes, it's been reported that we're talking to Dembele and all this stuff. But isn't it just designed to put extra pressure on Dortmund here to accept maybe a slightly lower offer? If they don't want their cash cow this window going away and staying, not even going away, but staying, then they're going to have to maybe consider slightly lower transfer offer from Manchester United. And as well as if Jadon Sancho has kicked up a fuss and is out there at the moment suggesting that he does want to transfer to Manchester United, and he has maybe submitted a request or made his coaching staff aware, then it could happen, guys. It could actually happen. 90 million euros plus 20 million euros down the line. You heard it here first. That's my personal opinion. That's what it's going to be, I think. That's going to be the magic number. 110 million euros is the magic number. That's what it turns out on the Sancho situation, I think. Now, they want a 120. That's what they've said. They will bend slightly, surely, especially if Sancho has made it clear that he wants to go and his head's not going to be there for the rest of the season, if that's the case. Why would they want a player that they could sell right now and cash in on and maybe replace? But they've got somebody who's not really 100% involved. He's not really, their heart's not in it. Their mind might be there, body might be there, but their heart is not in it. That is what it would be like with Jadon Sancho if he indeed has handed in a transfer request and wants to leave. So interesting times ahead in the next few days for United in this window. We shall see exactly what happens. I think it's setting itself up for maybe Jadon Sancho coming to United. I'm 60-40 now, lads and lasses. No, I'm not. I'm still 50-50. No worries, football with Brownie says, thanks for your email last night, mate. You heard it off me to bastanto. Thank you very much, football with Brownie. Nice one, dude. Thanks for getting in here tonight as well, man. Ellie with a super chat. What's going on, Ellie? She comments, I got tickles. Thanks for the support in my quest. Ellie and Dante, the tickle monster. Dan Tackle Monster. Doing the business over there. Nice one. Thanks very much for the update. Ellie, cheers for that. Footy Talk, what's going on, Footy Talk, lad? He says, what's the latest on Tellers? So the latest on Tellers is there's rumblings that he's set to hand in a transfer request either tomorrow or in the coming days to try and push for a move to United. He wants to join us, you know, he wants to come, and it's understood that maybe he'll try and force that move now, just because it's all ridiculous, isn't it? And I don't really see how he can force the move very much in this situation. Jadon Sancho definitely can force the move in his situation a lot more, because if he just refuses to play, it's more of a hindrance, and he's worth so much, they might as well cash in. Whereas this situation is a bit different because Teller's handing in the request probably won't make it, you know, happen any quicker. Yes, it definitely informs the club that he wants to leave, but ultimately he's agreed terms with United. Everyone knows he wants to come, and it's really just down to the negotiations of the two teams trying to agree what amount of money it will be, which has always been the problem. There were reports suggesting that United's first offer was 10 million euros, very low indeed, and then we went back with another offer, 12 million euros or 12 million pounds. It may have been about 15 million euros actually, but Porto are holding out for around about 20. Now we've got to meet them somewhere in the middle there, so 16, 17 million euros. I don't really know how much it's going to be. That's what it would probably be right now, but if you actually wait on a little bit in a few days' time when it gets right to the close of the window, then that's what United are doing. You might end up getting it for 12 million euros or 15 million euros. So I don't think it will probably be more than 15 million euros. That's why United are waiting right now. It's to get him for that price. They know Porto have to sell him if they want to cash in at all in this window. So that's what's going on with Alex Telles. He's obviously wanting to come. Manchester United desperate to get him. Maybe he'll try and push it along a little bit there now. Kind of like Jadon Sancho seems to be doing, because look, why is he not in their matchday squad? Why is he out ill with a respiratory illness, lads and lasses? Why is he out ill with a respiratory illness? It's because he wants to bloody leave, and he's probably made it known, and then the coaching staff don't want to play a player who's an asset that could get injured, and they think he's going to get sold soon, and they also don't want to play a player whose heart's not in it. So that situation looks good to me from the outside looking in. I look at Sancho at Dortmund, I see the unrest there, I see the issues that he's got, and I see what's going on. And they're not playing him, and he's not training, and he's got a respiratory illness. But it's BS. He's coming to United, guys. It's a big if still. It's a big if. Our board has to agree terms with Dortmund, but I do think 110 million euros gets the deal done. Get your votes in the comment section, guys. How much in euros would it take for Manchester United to get Jadon Sancho this window? So we'll have a little pool here. Let's have a little pool and see who's got the right answer when we do actually sign Jadon Sancho. You know my answer, 110 million euros. That's 90 million plus 20 million later. Lucy Galbraith thinks we'll have to pay the full 120 million euros. Who knows? You might be right, and maybe they will actually pay it. Dean Flynn thinks 115 million. Yeah, you know, they look good, Dortmund, if they sell him for 115, and we save a little bit of face because at least it wasn't 120. Ryan Berber thinks 110 as well. Dean Flynn 115. Tonk Nash 100 million. $100 million. Footy Talk says, is Telles coming? You look 99% sure Telles is coming, my friend. Tom Zadok 109 mil. Are you going one less than me? I see your tactic there. John comments 130 because we left it late and messed them around. Imagine that. That would be quite funny, wouldn't it? And it would just go to show you how terrible our club was if that was to be the case. They may well do that. They did say, look, if he's not sold by August 10th, he's not going and nowhere. That's exactly what they said. So if we haven't got the business wrapped up then what's to say that they will sell him in this window? Like you say, they might want a little bit more now because we're leaving them late, not a lot of time to get a new player in. So they wanted to get their business wrapped up early. John, yeah, thank you very much for your comments. Simon Cowie comments, imagine De Gea, Wan-Bissaka, Maguire, Lindelof, Van der Beek, Pogba, Sancho, Fernandes, Dembele, Martial, subs. Yes, it would be very interesting. I mean, what's that all about? I mean, I don't want Maguire and Lindelof starting at the back. That'd be gashtastic. Amechi Calvin comments, Sancho has played a big role in the transfer now, left for Woodward to accomplish the deal. Absolutely. You see, the thing is with Sancho, he is now effectively arsing him around a little bit at Dortmund, isn't he? He is, because think about it, he's not playing. And he's now not training, and he's got this illness. It's all kicking off behind the scenes at Dortmund there. You know he's handed in that transfer request effectively. If it's not an official transfer request, then it's made known. that he's not right. He's not right mentally. He's had his head turned and he wants to leave everybody. So that's good news for us. And if that is the case, then they're not going to want to keep hold of a player who's want away. Nobody wants a want away player in their team. Maybe you consider a little bit less money to get this want away player away. It's a good little couple of days we've got ahead, I think. Just a hunch, but yeah, I do think we are perhaps going to get this guy. Brandon C, how you doing, man? G-Wolves is 115 and 10 at a later date. Crikey, so you think more than their 120 evaluation. Jeepers creepers. Gazmania thinks 115 mil. By the way, everyone, if you're just getting in here, please do give it a share on social media if you can. If you're on Twitter or anywhere like that where you share stuff, please give it a share on social media. Maybe even project it onto like a community hall wall or something like that. But either way, if you give it a share, that would be awesome. And if you could smash that thumbs up button on it, that would be sick. We're almost at 100 likes. Leave a cheeky little thumbs up rating on it if you have not done so already. And get involved with this community in the live chat. Daniel Roddy says, I reckon we will sign Wilfred Boney. Do you reckon? That would be bloody hilarious. Football Brownie says, a hunch. You crack me up, mate. Well, it is a hunchback, maybe. Hunchback, maybe. More like. But yeah, no, definitely got a cheeky little hunch. I mean, Alex Tellers, 99% there, isn't he? It's just waiting for that. It's waiting for that time to tick down so Porto are forced to accept it. And then with Sancho, like, look, he's coming, isn't he? I don't know if he's coming. It depends on the money, but he wants to come anyway. Shivan Cash App comments, Sancho and Tellers before Tottenham game. What do you feel? I personally don't feel that that's the case. Let's just have a look at the date of the Tottenham game because, it's on Sunday, isn't it? Let me just have a look at the calendar bottom right here. That's the 4th. Yeah. I mean, look, I don't know if it'll be before the Tottenham game, but the 4th, hang on, deadline day, does it finish at midnight on the 4th, as in midnight, on the 5th, if you know what I mean? Or does it finish the next day on the actual 5th? Like the full 5th day. What I'm saying is it the full is October the 4th the full day of deadline day, or is October the 5th the full day of deadline day? Please let me know. Nice one. Okay then, so let's go on to the rest of the news then, folks. So look at this. So Ronan Murphy's come out tonight and said Jadon Sancho's absence from tonight's Super Cup game is him trying to push a transfer to Man United rather than because of illness, according to Tagliafico. So, according to Tagliafico, Jadon Sancho's absence from tonight's Super Cup game is him trying to push a transfer request to Man United rather than because of illness. So, yeah, I go along with that. I think it's definitely the case. That's why he's not playing at the moment. He's not ill. He's just trying to force a transfer now. The move is finally coming to fruition, I think. We'll see if United can pay the money. But if we did indeed offer, what was it being reported the other day that we offered, was it 80 million and 20 million later? If that was a legit offer, I think it was 91.3 million pounds. If that was the legit amount of money that was offered, then they can surely find an extra 10 million to get this deal wrapped up. And that's probably what will happen. So I'm feeling confident about it, but I'm still realistically only about 50-50, so not that confident, but still reasonably confident that we're going to get Jadon Sancho in here. What do you lads and lasses think? Smash a 1 in the live chat. Everybody, all you lurkers out there, everyone get involved. Smash a 1 if you think Jadon Sancho is coming to this great football club in the next few days. Come on, Jadon! He's going to be a red soon. He's going to be donning that red shirt. And he's probably going to be doing some bloody Billy bits out there on the right-hand side for us. Look at those stats, man. I can't wait to see it. Jadon Sancho in a United shirt. I mean, let's not get carried away here. It's not done yet. But I'm just going to have a mangasm all over the place, guys, when we get Jadon Sancho. There's a lot of ones coming in the live chat, but not that many. Actually, there's a bunch of twos. So some people just don't think it's going to happen clearly. Patrick says he's 50-50. I'm feeling like it's going to happen, Hey, Gungshi, you're still up, mate, you lunatic. What are you still doing up? He says 1.5. Thank you, Gungshi, for getting in here. 1.5, that's cheating. On the fence much? No, I hear you. Thank you, Becky Hope. She says, I've shared it on my Facebook. You legend, Becky. So kind of you. Thank you very much for giving it a share. Keep that to yourself, Football with Brownie. I would just, I don't know, say Dar or something. That's Russian. I don't know, mate. Anyway, GR7, not the place. Steve Buckley says, I won't believe it until he's got that red shirt on. So, yeah, Okay, me neither, to be fair. That is the moment, yeah, that's the moment that we really truly know. And in this window so far, there would be no surprise if we did manage to completely F this up like a complete bunch of incompetent potatoes that we've got running this great football club. It would be no surprise, would it? So yeah, you know, get used to it, guys. Hey, Mark Diaz, how's it going, Mark Diaz? I'm good, how are you? Thank you, Batman Knight fan, says I tweeted your video, you legend. Thanks everyone for sharing it, every little helps there. G-Wolf says, it's your boy, no spamming. Yeah, no spamming, lads and lasses. Keep the spamming down to a damn minimum. I'm the only one who's allowed to spam around here. I'm the only spammer that's around here, guys, okay? They call me Mr. Spam. I don't know if you know that, but no, anyway, thank you very much. Collins Achiri says, Man U has to go and get Sancho. They should stop beating around the bush. They know what Dortmund want. Why wasting time? Let's go for him. No to Dembele. He is my option. He is not an option, sorry. Dembele, yeah, he's not exactly the best option. He's an injury-prone melt at the end of the day. Do we really need another one of those? I don't think so. Gus Smith says, I honestly think we'll wrap it up last minute as usual and pay full price. Yeah, Football with Brownie knows a little bit of information about this as well, which I won't say. But Football with Brownie reckons he's got some gold mine information there. So you never know. You never know if he might be right on the money. I won't say anything. Mark Diaz says, all the better for winning tonight. Not the prettiest, but a win is a win. Very true. Yeah, the first half was pretty gash, wasn't it? But we still got that McTominay goal there. And then also the other two goals were very satisfying as well. For that Juan Mata goal was just a lovely, well-worked Man United goal. And then, of course, the last goal was pretty awesome too. I can't. What was it again? I've bloody forgotten now. Who scored our last goal? My memory's that bad. The game happened an hour ago. We did a watch along for it, and I've already forgotten who scored the last goal. It was maybe. Oh, it was Pogba. Pogba with the free kick. Yeah, that was pretty sick. Good confidence builder. Ellie, thank you for the super chat. Boom, chickadee chanka, Ellie. Thank you very much for that, you absolute legend. Let's just read this out. She says, just want to show my appreciation for Dan. He's really looked after me these 2 past weeks. I'd be lost without him. He's a true legend and a knobhead. Hey, Ellie, thank you so much for getting in there with a super chat. Everybody, Dante, look at that appreciation treat for Dante. Can we all do a favour? And everybody stick their favourite emoji in there in the live chat for Mr. Daniel Tay, a legend of the channel, a member of the Bacon Brigade, a soldier of sausage in more ways than one. And thank you, Ellie, as well, for being all those things as well. Legends! Absolute legends! Appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much for that, Ellie. Look at all these emojis getting in there. Nice one, guys. Yeah, I know what you're saying there, Mumble Sports. Pig got women paying him. Defo need a pig-only fans. Get the old pork sword out, do you know what I mean? So to speak. So to speak. Well, not so to speak. Anywho, right, okay, let's get on to the rest of it, folks. Let's go on to the rest of the news. So Jadon Sancho's absence from tonight's Super Cup game is him trying to push a move away to Manchester United. That's what it is. Rather than an actual illness, it is a move, trying to push a move. So that's interesting news. So we do understand that maybe a third and final offer... So we do understand that a third and final offer will likely be a structured offer. So it's not realistically going to be one that does feature just a big sum of money, £110 million down on the table. It will be a somewhat structured offer, but guaranteed offer, guaranteed money, not like bonuses if he gets 180 caps for England or something like that. No, this will be guaranteed money, like after however many international appearances or however many league appearances or however many goals, whatever, they'll have different bonuses in there. So that's what we're understanding. And it may well total 120 million euros actually, but some of it just may be structured. But I reckon 110 million is probably the fee. Also, look, let's talk about this Fabrizio Romano tweet from earlier as well, because Not early, not the one we just talked about, but in regards to Dembele. Obviously, he said early on that Man United have now opened talks with Barcelona for Ousmane Dembele, and United are offering a loan for Dembele while Sancho deal with Borussia Dortmund is stalling. That's what he said earlier, and we've also contacted the player's agent. So we're trying to get Dembele on loan at this moment in time, but Barcelona are understood to want to sell him permanently. Now let's just see a little update on what you guys think about Ousmane Dembele and whether or not you take him, because he is quite injury prone. Smash a 1 in the live chat if you would take Ousmane Dembele at Manchester United right now. I think I would, but I would like to actually see, I know this is preposterous, but I would like to see Jadon Sancho coming as well. Now, I know what you're saying. Ousmane Dembele's not going to come to United if Sancho's coming as well, and it's just unrealistic. It's probably one or the other. So, to be honest with you, I don't really want him because I desperately want Sancho. Sancho's stats are way better. He's younger. He's got more to offer, I think, at this stage. He's not injury prone. So, I personally would like Sancho as opposed to Ousmane Dembele, but you know, lots of twos coming in the live chat here, so not very many people would actually want him. The Green Devil comments he's shite. I think that's a bit harsh. I think he's good. I think he's just an injury-prone melt. And that's the problem. An injury-prone melt is effectively shite, because if they're not going to play that much, it's gashtastic, isn't it? Footy Talk says Dembele is better than nothing. Very true, exactly. Yeah, you'd take him rather than nothing. Ashley Jenkins says Josh King. Matt Rush says Jovic update pig. Okay, let me go and have a look at Matt Rush's Jovic update. So it's understood that Jovic, yes, so this is something that Jan-Arne Fjortoft mentioned earlier, didn't he, with a tweet earlier on. He said something the same as this. So some information's come out to say that Jovic is more likely to join Roma than Manchester United right now. So Luka Jovic, obviously Real Madrid forward there, he's more likely to join Roma than Manchester United at this moment, from what we're understanding. But, you know, that's what Jan-Arne Fjortoft said earlier, and it's being reported in a bunch of different media outlets that he's closer to joining Roma, but it doesn't necessarily mean he is. I mean, I think he'll probably get more playing opportunities at Roma. I'm not too sure of the depth of their forward line, but when you think about the players we've still got Igalo on loan until January. We've got Rashford, we've got Martial, we've got Greenwood. So, and if we added Jadon Sancho as well, will Jovic really get that many opportunities? Not that many, but if we could get him on loan and use him here and there, I'd rather have him than not. But it looks like maybe for those reasons, he might be looking at a move to Roma. Do you guys even care about that? The Cont says this Sancho deal is such a head fluke. You're so spot on about that. Ellie, are you Oski, are you? Ellie, thank you so much for getting in here and showing your support. You're an absolute top lass. You're a legend. Shout out to Dante as well. Proper power couple of the live chat. Thank you so much for all your presence and all your help that you guys do. You know, you're bloody legends. Appreciate it, guys. Smash a love heart in there for Ellie and Dante, everyone. She says, good night, beautiful people. I'm going to bed. Sleep well and take care. Like and subscribe, everyone. Thank you very much, Ellie. You legend. Take care. Sleep well. The Rhythm Doctor says Poggy's free kick was heading for the corner flag until it took the deflection. Yeah, it did look like it was going wide. He definitely got lucky there. But look, sometimes you need a little bit of luck. It's a confidence booster. It was shit, though. You're right. Like, the direction it was taken was definitely wide of the goal. So he got very lucky that went in there. But a goal's a goal, my friends. You know, a goal's a goal. Did it actually go down as a Pogba goal? Because usually it's only classed as a Pogba goal, like if it was on target. I suppose it might be hard to say, to say that it guaranteed was. Football with Brownie comments. Pig, I'm surprised about Jovic being touted around as he started Real's game tonight and over the weekend and seems to be in Zidane's plans now. Very interesting, you see. You know, this is the thing, Football with Brownie. You should be the Spanish correspondent of the channel, my friend. You've got your finger on the pulse, mate. But yeah. Yes, mate. That's the thing. Real Madrid. I didn't know that about Zidane starting him tonight. If that's the case, then that is absolutely freaking gashtastic. But I mean, look, maybe it's just a shop window type thing as well. You know, like how we threw Lingard on there at the end of the game tonight. I don't know. Maybe not. But maybe it's a shop window type thing. Who knows? Maybe Zidane's giving him another chance. That does seem quite strange. Who were they playing football with, Brownie? Mad Animal comments, I wouldn't be surprised if we get Dembele and even Jovic on loan as well as Sancho. Don't forget that James' future is undetermined and Igalo will be leaving in 2 months. Need quality depth. Good shout, man, Animal. Gungshi, by the way, says Legiondes, Ellie and Dante. They are absolute Legiondes. Mad Animal says, I wouldn't be surprised if we get Dembele, even Jovic on loan, as well as Sancho. Don't forget that James's future is undetermined, and Igalo will be leaving in 2 months. Yeah, we do need quality depth. Daniel James isn't that quality depth that we need. He's kind of bang average, really. He's like, he's like the chick. He's not quite a headless chicken, but he's kind of like a chicken that needs bifocals or something. He's kind of like a half-blind chicken. He's not totally headless, but he is almost fully headless. But yeah, I don't think he's that good, and I do think we need to maybe get better support there, better backup, because there's no point. Did you see how shit he was tonight? I'm sorry, but Daniel James was the gaseous player on the pitch for United. Most of the players did okay, I thought, tonight, but he was by far the gaseous, wasn't he? I thought he was the gaseous player on the pitch. I don't know about you guys, but Daniel James definitely not up to the standard United need, and he's a player that we could do with improving upon. Oh, okay. Football Brownie says Valladolid, who, by the way, is owned by Fat Ronaldo. Mental. Fat Ronaldo owns Valladolid, does he? Am I pronouncing that right? Probably not. Valladolid? Who knows? But anyway, thank you, Football Brownie. Well, that's interesting. I mean, they're obviously, I guess, a lesser team, right? But even so, the fact that he played is quite interesting. So thanks for the info there. Mumble Sports comments, Dan James needs a 2-year loan. Yeah, I hear you on that one. Alec Williams, Bish Bash Bosh, the Williamsonator. Thank you, Alec. He sent a super chat in, commenting and saying, thank you very much, Alec. I'm knackered, just got back from a 5-a-side at goals a goal and 2 assists. I will take it. Get in there, my son. We're going to give you an 8 out of 10 performance tonight, Alec Williams, mate. 2 assists, spot on, help the team to a good victory. Nice one. Alec Williams, thank you very much for the super chat, dude. Appreciate it, man. Legend. Very, very kind of you, and nice that you've absolutely ripped it up. And even more nice, Manchester United won 3-0 tonight too. Matt Rush comments, we got 114 likes on the stream. Thank you, guys. Yeah, if you haven't done so yet, smash that like button. That'll help us compete with the bigger melters. You know the ones. The absolute melt bags on YouTube. The clickbait extraordinaires. So smash a thumbs up on it if you haven't done so already. Yeah, Becky Hope says, Colin, stop repeating the same mess over and over again. That's probably a good idea. Steve Buckley thinks he needs to go out on loan as well. Okay, well, look, if we could get some depth, would you let Daniel James go out on loan? I personally would. I think, yes, if we could sign somebody else. If we signed Sancho, for instance, I would be quite happy to see Daniel James go out on loan. I think he needs a bit of game time. And look, worst case scenario, you just do what you did tonight and you play Juan Mata there. He did okay, to be fair. It's not ideal. It's not a flying winger, but he did all right, didn't he? So look, you make some changes, don't you? You've got Rashford on the left who can play there. You've got Greenwood who can play anywhere. If you've signed Sancho, he can play either side. So it's like Daniel James all of a sudden becomes kind of like he's not really going to play that much. He's not going to be too much of even an impact substitute if those guys are coming in. So we'll see what goes on there. But yeah, I don't know. What the hell's going on here? Is my live chat broken? I'm going to have to refresh this, guys. Something weird's happened. Something very strange has happened. Are you all still here? Let me refresh it. My live chat's just shut the bed on me. Is the live chat working for you guys? Let me just refresh it here. No, it's not working. Okay, never mind. Let me go on YouTube on my phone here and see what's going on. But yeah, that is weird. I've not seen that before, so it's not actually working there. So let me just get in here. Weird. That is so weird. It's not working on there either, guys. Anyway. Oh, shut up. Okay, never mind. Anyway, it's not working the live chat, guys. Let me get on and talk about the next comment and see if there's anything else we haven't covered here. Thank you very much for the update here as well. Matthew the Rush Meister, the Guru Meister, absolute legend. He's given me an update in regards to Diogo Dallo and the proposal. AS Roma are going to put together a loan proposal for Diogo Dallo. This is from Di Marzio. Man United only want to sell outright. So that's quite interesting, maybe with an option to buy, though, in the future. So United are trying to cash in at the moment, trying to do a little bit of business to bring some more players in. And if we can do that, then you never know. You never know. We might be able to raise a little bit more capital to bring some other players in. Thank you very much, Thomas Sampson. He's given me an update on Telegram and says we can still hear you. Thank you very much. So the live chat's broken for everyone, Tom, is it? That is absolutely fantastic. I've never seen that before. So very strange. The live chat may have just shat the bed on us. Let me just go on... on here actually and just see if this works. Let me go on my YouTube channel on the computer and actually see. But anyway, no, sorry guys, sorry. It's, I don't know what's going on with the live chat there. It may have broken, but it doesn't matter. Let's just get on with the rest of the show then. I'm going to click on it here and see if it's stuck. I don't know what's going on with the live chat there. It may have broken. But it doesn't matter. It's broken, isn't it? That is so weird. I've never seen that before. Anyway, the live chat's broken. You've broken the live chat, lads and lasses. I would say smash a 1 in the live chat if your live chat's broken. But that probably won't work either. I don't think that'll work either. So, yeah, the live chat shat the bed there. Thank you very much, Tom Sampsons, for giving me an update. He says we can hear you, but very strange. Anywho, so let's talk about the main news then, folks. Other stuff that's very interesting tonight. It's understood that we are not entertaining the idea of signing Ousmane Dembele on a permanent deal. Barcelona would prefer to sell to free up funds. United would have to pay Dembele's full salary if he joined on loan and are open to a buy option. So that's from Fabrizio Romano just a little while ago. Very interesting there in regards to Ousmane Dembele and a potential loan to buy option for Manchester United. We'll see. We understand we've made contact over Dembele. He's only really considered as a loan option with maybe an option to buy, but no obligation to buy. No obligation to buy. And United would have to pay his full salary, which is about €230,000 a week. And the player doesn't necessarily want to move because he loves Barcelona. And Koeman might want to make space, though, for Memphis Depay. So that's what's being reported at the moment, folks. I don't know if that sounds about right, but €230,000 a week. So what's that? Around about £200,000 a week, maybe 190. So do you think that's good money for Dembele? Let me know what you guys think in the live chat. But the live chat isn't actually working, so this is going to be an interesting end to the show. Slightly different, a bit of a shame, because I do love to interact with the viewers. But the live chat seems to be broken still. Yeah, it is. That is really strange. But there's 300 of you watching now, so if you haven't done so already, please do smash the like button on the video. That would be absolutely awesome of you. And thank you very much for joining us. So there you go. In regards to Dembele, there's a bit more information. It's looking likely that we could make that happen. Just to go back to Tellez as well, we understand that he's potentially pushing for a transfer request, as is Jadon Sancho, who didn't play in tonight's game against Bayern and hasn't been in their squad, and has an infection of the chest or some sort of respiratory illness. Oh, hang on a sec. The live chat's just woken up, folks. I think the live chat's just woken up again. Here it all comes. It's all pinging through. Oh, my days. Oh, my days. Smash a 1 in the live chat if your live chat's woken up, yo. Smash a 1 in the live chat if it's woken up for you. That was weird, man. They just, some weird stuff happened. Hotshot, what's going on, Hotshot? Great to see you, man. Thank you, Hotshot, for getting in here. Shastad, how you doing, Shastad? Kivs2703, Palmerius, Jonathan Briffer. Yes, Batman Night Fan, Vincent Bullock, Ryan Basitu Goodfellow, Mumble Sports, Oakhill Green. Get in there, it's working again, folks. Yes, I think so. Anyway, oh no, it's stopped again. I think it's actually stopped again. I don't know. Yeah, it has. But no, I'll try and fix it. Let me try and fix it real quick. I don't think there's anything I can actually do. But just out of interest, I don't know if I can... Anyway, never mind. Let's talk about the other stuff I wanted to get onto then, folks, just before we get on to the roundup proper. Fabrizio Romano tweeted at 5 to 10 tonight in regards to a bit of news as well. He said, what's that? Super chat I've missed out. Alec Williams, I've knackered, just got... Oh no, I've already read that one out. Sorry, the live chat's broken. Tottenham are seriously considering Vinicius from Benfica as a new backup striker, as per Alistair Gold. Negotiations on a loan with an option to buy. Milik is offered again, but Mourinho is not convinced about him. Final decision to be made soon. So that's a player that United were linked with. Napoli's Milik. It doesn't look like we're going in for him now. It looks like maybe if we are going to go for a striker or a forward, it's going to be Jovic. So those are the current situation there. Just interesting. Tottenham little update there. Could have an effect on something to do with Manchester United. United's Juan Mata was full of praise for his teammate Donny van de Beek tonight, by the way, after the game. He literally just had a glowing report to say that he's very intelligent. And, of course, Donny van de Beek looked very, very good, as did Juan Mata. They both had a really good game. And Mata obviously had a really good hand in it. And he had the assist put on a plate for him by Donny van de Beek with that lovely little backheel flick. And he said afterwards, it was it was a very clever assist. He's a very clever player, Mata told Sky Sports. I love playing with him because he finds pockets of space and he understands football in the way that I like, by playing 1-2s, by passing and moving, and the goal was like that. He's always in the right position, flicks the ball to me, and a good finish with my right. So he says, I'm really happy, and also this is what I think Donny van de Beek said this, with Van de Beek and the Dutchman repaid Mata's compliments by revealing how much he enjoys playing with the former Valencia ace. So Donny van de Beek also said in regards to Juan Mata, he said, I'm really happy I play with players like Juan. He is so creative, said Van de Beek. Amazing passes, and he can play one touch, which I like. I'm happy to play with a legend like Juan. So nice one, Donny van de Beek, saying all the right things there. Smash a 1 in the live chat if you loved Juan Mata's performance tonight. I'd love to see it because, look, he's got a lot of criticism recently, and I'm glad that people are seeing that he is a really technically gifted player and can still offer us something. 32 is not the 32 it was like in the 90s. 32 is kind of like 30 now, I think. He's 32, but he's really 30, Physiologically, sports science has come on quite significantly. He's really like 30. So he could still do it for 2 seasons, the type of player he is. He's not he's only got a year on his contract. I think he'll probably leave at the end of that. But he is the type of player that it's never been about pace with Juan Mata. It's all about execution. It's all about technique. It's all about vision. And that is never going to leave him. He'll just get better and better, I think, in terms of those games. It's like a Paul Scholes type player. Scholes, was never really about the pace or even the physicality. It's always all about the brain. It's all about the brain and the execution and the technique. And that's why these players are just absolutely bloody awesome. And yeah, the live chat's waking up and then mashing up and then waking up and mashing up all over again. Very, very strange. Liam Hardy says, Pig, please don't tell me you want Dembele. I don't want Dembele, Liam Hardy. No, I don't. I'd take him as a 4th or 5th option. I keep saying this. I'd have David Neres ahead on a permanent move. Kingsley Coman, you could get for that sort of money. Surely that's huge money, 70 million or 60 million we're talking about for Dembele. So yeah, very, very weird. Okay, so yeah, not too sure what's happened with the live chat tonight, guys. Gungshi says 69 dudes. Really weird. But anyway, it's fine. I guess it's just broken because there's so many of you legends in here, probably. Talks are ongoing tonight with Barcelona. There's an update here from Angelo Mangiante, who has given an update saying talks are ongoing with Manchester United and Barcelona at the moment for Dembele. Reports to say Ousmane Dembele is close to joining Manchester United. This is pretty nutty, isn't it? Surely if we get Dembele, we won't be getting Sancho. Surely Dembele's the player you sign if you can't get Sancho. There's Ismail Assar, there's a few other backup options. But surely he's the player you sign when you fail to get Sancho. So why are we having all these, serious talks taking place tonight about this? It's pretty mad. Maybe we're going to get a backup loan player in for the season just in case? Or what's realistic is this is just all PR to try and put pressure on Dortmund again. Simple as that. Over 300 of you watching. Smash that thumbs up button if you have not done so already, lads and lasses. I don't know how many's on the live stream, but let's see if we can get to 200 likes on the live stream tonight. That would be sick. 2 Sharp Meta says, for F's sake, YouTube. Is it gone to shit for everybody, or is it still working? No, it's just gone to shit. All right, never mind. Let's talk about the other news we want to get into before we go and have that all-important roundup then. So, yes, Juan Mata, Donny van de Beek. Let's talk about Eric Bailly, because Eric Bailly was an absolute don at the back tonight. Check these stats out. Tonight, Eric Bailly versus Brighton. 100% tackles won, 91% pass accuracy, 2 interceptions, 2 clearances, 2 blocks, 0 fouls, and 0 goals conceded. Now, that's pretty sexy. I like those stats. Those show the stats of somebody who was influential at the back. Those show the stats of somebody having a cool head. Those show the stats of somebody who didn't mess around and make any unnecessary, unwieldy challenges. He was very reserved. He was very controlled. He did a very good job defending. And he never lost his head. And that is what I like to see from Eric Bailly. Get in there, Eric Bailly, you absolute don. 100% tackles won tonight. I mean, that's amazing. 91% pass accuracy. Very, very good. 2 interceptions, 2 clearances, 2 blocks. Fantastic stats from Eric Bailly. An absolutely amazing performance from him at the back, actually. Definitely gives Solskjaer that headache, doesn't it? Not really a headache, it's an easy one to solve. Just don't play Lindelof, basically. I know he played alongside him tonight and actually did good. Maybe the answer is don't play Slabby. But the answer definitely is play Eric Bailly. What do you guys think? Smash a 1 in the live chat if you think that we should be playing Eric Bailly 100% against Spurs at the weekend. Get involved. Hey, it's working again now. Matty Taylor says Matt is a number 10. I agree he is, but, you know, still, though, he can do a job, obviously, like he did tonight. I don't like him in a wide position, never have done, but he can still be influential because of his ability on the ball. Sjastan says, I don't want Dembele. Becky Hope says, I adore Mata. Simon Cowie says, Mata is a good player, but I would use him as a backup. Yeah, he's never really, I don't think he's going to get in the first team right now, but certainly in games like this in the League Cup and stuff, he's a good player, and he's a good role model to have around. He's just a good sort of person. He's a good person, you know. Say what you want about Mata. He seems like such a nice, humble human being. I personally think he's a nice bloke. And he's going to be somebody that's everybody's going to warm to at the football club. He's very welcoming, I imagine. And he's also just a great ambassador and a role model for people at this football club. So I think definitely Juan Mata should be sticking around for a little bit longer. He's still got qualities. He's still got a lot to offer this side. That pass in from the free kick for McTominay's header was absolutely sublime as well. Just perfect. The Rhythm Doctor. Yeah, unfortunately, it's not happening for a while, at least anyway, Rhythm Doctor, in regards to that. But, you know, it is what it is. Liam Hardy comments, Dembele has to be a smoke screen. Look at the timing of it. We've sent 2 bids. Sancho misses the Bayern game. Then this. Yeah, it's a smoke screen, isn't it? You've called it there. You called it, Liam Hardy. It's pressure. Under pressure. Dun, 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 dun. They're trying to put Dortmund under pressure. And it may well work. It may well work because look, this is all being talked about in the media tonight. It's widely spread and being reported that United are in talks with Barcelona right now for the potential loan move of Ousmane Dembele. It just happens to be Ousmane Dembele as well, doesn't it? You know why? He used to play for Dortmund. He was the player like Jadon Sancho before Jadon Sancho. That was Ousmane Dembele. So it's quite interesting, really, that it's Ousmane Dembele as well, you know. So it's just like, yeah, okay, well, if you don't sell us this Sancho, let's have last year's Sancho instead off of Barca. You know, so it is kind of a psychological game, this one. They're trying to get the deal done with Dortmund. They're trying to put a bit of pressure on them and trying to lower that price. Very true, Liam Hardy. I'm glad the comments are working again now, guys. That is brilliant. But yeah, Eric Bailly, what an absolute don, man. Those are some amazing stats. I just wanted to bring them up and talk to you about that because they are pretty sensational. And thank you very much as well to Matt Rush for all the fantastic updates throughout the show tonight. Let us know if anything else comes in there, Matthew the Rushmeister, but much appreciated. You're the don, mate. You're the guru don of transfers on this channel. Okay then. Toivo Petrus, what's going on, Toivo? Ryan Basuto Goodfellow says chat is dead. Oh, it's died again, has it? That is cash. So yeah, it keeps dying. That's so funny, isn't it? This is weird. Look at that. YouTube's chat is usually pretty spot on, but it's absolutely having a melt job at the minute. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run through all of the major topics that we've talked about tonight then, folks, right now. Seeing as the chat's absolutely foot. And then I will give you a bit more information on it also. Shout out to Ronald Nasaya, who's just subscribed, by the way. Yeah, if you're new to this channel tonight, smash that subscribe button, get involved with the show. Check out the watch along earlier as well if you want to see the goals reaction and stuff like that as well. And just get involved with the channel. Thanks for stopping by. Smash the subscribe, chuck a like on the video, leave that thumbs up there, and you're a legend. Will Baker comments, how shit is Lindelof? Will Baker, mate, I'd say Lindelof is about... He's about 5 shits out of 10, I reckon. You know, he could be a lot shitter, but he's actually, you know, he's not, you know, he's all right, but he's still a bit, he's shit. He's shit. Sorry, he is shit. He's not good. So let's have a little rundown of what's gone on tonight then, folks. So in regards to Ousmane Dembele, he is close to Manchester United, supposedly. This is what's being reported, not too long ago. Talks are ongoing tonight with Barcelona. That's what we're hearing as a potential loan move beckons. Maybe a season-long loan with Manchester United covering his whole wages, somewhere around about €230,000 a week for Ousmane Dembele, somebody who is quite injury-prone. Smash a one in the live chat if you would like to see Ousmane Dembele come in. The live chat's broken. Fuck. Anyway, never mind. Let's also talk about this other breaking news in regards to Alex Telles and Sancho. So it's understood that there's potential transfer requests going on right now from players. Telles is pushing for a move away from Porto, trying to get the deal done and across the line over in Portugal. Now, if that's the case, it doesn't really add too much momentum to the deal because United are still trying to push that price down. So it's probably going to drag out for a few more days, that one anyway, until Porto finally keel over and say, you know what, if we don't sell him now, we're not going to get the bloody money for him, and we're going to lose out on a really good player and he'll probably sign pre-contract terms with another club in January, when we could have cashed in and got the money in there. So they will definitely sell him this window. United are just waiting to the final moments until we can get the cheapest possible price. But if Telles does put over a transfer request or put it in a transfer request to his club, then it only speeds things up, doesn't it? It only really shows the intent of the player. He's obviously desperate to come. We know he wants to come. Everybody wants him to come. It's pretty much going to happen, folks. It's pretty much going to happen. It's just a matter of time. Just a matter of time with Telles. So it looks like Telles made with a transfer request. Also, it looks like Jadon Sancho has put in a transfer request as well, potentially, or he's definitely made it known that he's wanted to leave the football club, it seems like. Seems like it from the outside looking in, because he's got a respiratory illness right now, he's unable to train, he's unable to play. He didn't play against Bayern Munich tonight. Dortmund versus Bayern Munich, not to play their best player like that, because he's got a respiratory illness, which is not COVID-19. Then what does that indicate to you? Maybe it indicates that they're protecting their asset, that is going to be sold soon. Maybe it also indicates to you that Jadon Sancho is not 100% right in the mind right now. He doesn't have his eyes on the prize. He's not fully focused and committed to the task at hand because he's had his head turned and he wants to leave and he wants to join Manchester United. So all of these things, if all of those things are true, with Telles and Sancho, especially Sancho, I mean, like I said, with Telles, doesn't change the situation that much because United are just hanging on to save a little bit. But with Dortmund, I think Sancho kicking up a fuss changes quite a lot in this current situation, because Sancho is a player that they've relied on heavily for the last 2 seasons. 60 goals and 52 appearances for them. Unbelievable stats. That's creation and scoring them, so assists and goals. But unbelievable contribution over those 2 seasons. And he's a massive player that is worth a huge amount of money. If he says he wants to go, if he says, I'm sorry, I'm just, that's it, my position's untenable, I want to go and join Man United, please, transfer request, accept the transfer, whatever, then that puts excess pressure on Dortmund to accept a lesser amount of money. They wouldn't want a want-away player to stay at their football club all season long or until January. If they can cash in and get the player sold for maybe close to their valuation, but not 100% of their valuation, somewhere like 110 million euros, then you might just see a deal being able to be done there. Now, we know Dortmund have been firm on their price tag. We know that at the start of the window they said if it wasn't done by August 10th, that would be it. And we know they want 120 million euros for him, cash down on the table, not structured, not later, not giving sending your Nand round once a week to give you £1.25 subs. No, none of that business. We want the cash on the table. That's what Dortmund wanted. But if Sancho wants away and everything's lined up as it is, and the window's running down, and if they want to keep hold of a player that is not wanting or not 100% focused on the task at hand, then they're probably off their tits, aren't they? And if United's bid the other day is true, that we offered 80 million euros up front and 20 million euros down the road, then all we really need to do is go back with a slightly improved offer, somewhere around 90 million euros up front, 20 million euros down the road. If Jadon Sancho sent in a request, there's every possibility that they might accept that. And then even if they don't accept that, you can have another negotiation for 115 million. So surely we can get this player. It's not about, we just need to get the player now. It's not about can we get him or can we not. We absolutely can get him. We just have to be prepared to spend somewhere in the region of 110 to 120 million euros to get him. And if we do, we'll split the cost of that player over the next decade, because that's how long he should be at this football club. He's always going to be an asset. He's getting better. They're going to sell Jadon Sancho shirts every single year. Every single new shirt comes out, Sancho's going to be one of the most popular ones, because he's a big time English attacking player, and he's going to score and create a lot for United. And people are going to be desperate to have that Jadon Sancho number 7 on their shirt as soon as it comes out every season, and he'll pay for himself over the course of his contract just like that anyway. So it's a no-brainer for Manchester United to get Jadon Sancho right now. It's an absolute no-brainer. Get the deal done. Get Jadon Sancho in. Forget any of this fannying around now and pay the bloody money. Come on, my son, get in there. Let's hope so anyway. I do think it's a good news though. It looks good for United right now. Better than it has done for a while. With Telles, that looks good. But with Sancho, it looks really good. Better than it has done for a while. Because we all thought that maybe we weren't even really properly in for him at one point a little while ago, because all the discussions had gone dead. Then a couple of days ago, we hear that United have had a bid rejected. And then now we understand Jadon Sancho's not playing in their side and he has a respiratory illness. So, you can read into that whatever you want. But we know what it is. And also, we've made contact over Dembele. So he's considered as a loan option. I think I've already mentioned that actually in this update. And yeah, that's pretty much it, really. That's the main stories. Luka Jovic is maybe closer to joining Roma than he is Manchester United at this point as well. Obviously, Real Madrid loan player. We're talking about getting him on loan as well as striker. It's looking likely he might be closer to joining Roma, but don't rule out the Manchester United move either. Also, thank you, Matt Russell just sent me some information in regards to Nicolas Tagliafico. Of course, Ajax's left back, a player that United were linked with a little while ago also. It's understood that Manchester City have made contact. You know how Pep Guardiola just likes to collect wing-backs, like they're pogs or something, like they're going out of fashion. I don't know. He's maybe interested in signing Nicolas Tagliafico. He's 28, but I don't know. I mean, I don't know if that's that legit to expect that to happen, but it's possible. He was a player that's lined up as maybe a backup if we can't get the Telles deal done. Nice one, lads and lasses. So there's actually over 300 of you in here still, even though the chat's not working. So massive shout out to you all for stopping by and getting in here. Please do us a massive favour. Smash that thumbs up button if you haven't done so yet. Please do leave a cheeky little like on the video. That will help us out. We're almost at 180 likes, so smash a thumbs up on it. Let's see if we can get to 200 likes by the end of this stream. And hopefully this live chat will wake up again. Let me go back and read a couple of your comments, actually. Ryan Basutil Goodfellow comments, is Depay any worse than Dembele? No. I agree with you. I mean, in some ways he's better because Dembele's obviously properly injury prone. I do think that Dembele's got some things on Memphis that, like he's bi-footed, like he's really good with his left and his foot, Dembele. Left and his right foot, Dembele. So that's obviously a big plus. But he's got that injury proneness, which is a massive negative. United do have some sort of option to buy for Memphis Depay. Maybe it's just not that realistic. Maybe Memphis would rather move to Spain as opposed to United. He's already been at United and it didn't work out. He probably doesn't have the fondest memories at United. We didn't really celebrate him at United. He was sort of really disappointing at United in a really struggling side. In Louis van Gaal's really gastastic struggling side. It was not good and he was a disappointment and he got sold. So I don't know if he would really want to come back to United. You never know though. I mean, I don't know what you guys think if you would take Memphis Depay in there, but to me, he seems like somebody that would be pretty good option right now. Like, people haven't talked much about Memphis Depay, but we do have an option to buy him back, don't we? Like, we have first refusal, I think. So as long as we match the offer for somebody else, we can basically go and get him. That's sort of how it works. So we are allowed to at least discuss terms and stuff like that with him if he's got a deal lined up with someone else. So yeah, that seems like something that we could be looking at doing, but we're not. We're not really looking at Memphis Depay. I personally don't think so that he's the best person for us, though. I think there are definitely better options. Sancho's the guy. Look, Sancho is the guy. There's nobody who's going to be better than Jadon Sancho for United in that position right now, in my opinion. Now, there are other options. There are other really good options that would save you a lot of money. Like, for instance, David Neres probably costs half as much. And is he going to provide you half as much goals? No, probably not. He'll probably give you 75% as much creation and stuff like that. But it's a lot more money. So it really depends on what United are going to do and how much bottle we have from our potato board to see if they're going to be able to do this. I hope that they can, but you know what they're like. You know what they're like. But yeah, the chat's still not woken up here. But Showbash Patchacam comments, Dembele is not a United want. It's like buying an injury to be on the bench. True, so basically what Gareth Bale signing was for Spurs. Basically just signing an injured player to sit on the bench. That's basically what Tottenham did with Gareth Bale, yeah. I sort of agree with you, man. Like, there's no real point. There's no real point to do that. We don't want an injury problem. We don't want another injury-prone player. It makes no sense. We need a player who can play most weeks. That's why Jadon Sancho's your man. He's not injury-prone. He's 20. He's robust. He's hungry. And he's quality. Get him in. What's the worst that can happen? Well, let's not say that. O'Keel Green comments, Douglas Costa would create a lot of chances for us on the wing. Yeah, look, he's actually a good player. I know he's getting on a bit now, 30, and look, his best days are probably behind him, and maybe he has one or two injury concerns also. But actually, I think he would be a good option as a complete backup. But he's more like the 6th or 7th backup for me as opposed to a go-to option. Same with Perisic. Perisic is a good winger, but at his age, and with the situation as it is, I think United need those younger, hungrier players. I'd actually rather Ismail Assar over those two. I know Perisic has done a whole lot more in the game and is a bigger, better player further along. I favour those younger, hungrier players who have a little bit more to prove. I've seen a lot of elderly players. When I say elderly players, just those experienced players come into United over the last 5, 6, 7 years, and most of them haven't worked out. Some of them have. You know, Zlatan was immense, but most of them haven't worked out. Like, they're just at different stages of their career. A lot of them aren't asked. A lot of them don't have the same motivations as some of these younger guys. They've already achieved a lot in the game. Maybe they're just coming to United because United will pay the money. It's another reason I don't want Edinson Cavani at the football club either, because these players are paid too much money. And are they really coming for the motivation of wanting to better themselves and contribute and score goals and fight for the shirt? Not as much as one of these 22-year-old up-and-coming players who really have something to prove and are trying to really establish themselves. So that's what I like. I like a younger, hungrier player at this moment in time for United, just because I've seen how pitiful some of our more experienced signings have been. Alexis Sanchez is a brilliant example. We had to remortgage Old Trafford to get that bloody signing over the line, and look what happened. He was absolutely gash. Absolutely gash. I'm not saying that would happen if we got him in, but there's every chance that when you get into these older, experienced, more highly paid players, that they are just sort of slightly more prima donna, and they're slightly more coming for the lesser reasons of actually wanting to play football. They're coming for other reasons. They're coming for monetary reasons, and also just whatever reason it is. I don't know. Profile reasons. Who knows? Almost at 200 likes, you bloody bunch of legends. Smash that thumbs up button if you haven't done so. Let's get to 200. Such a shame the chat's broken, guys. I apologise. It's not really my fault. You know what I mean? It's just literally YouTube is shatteth the bed. YouTube have shatteth the bedeth, haven't it? Tonighteth. I don't know if this is the same on any other channels around the world. If this is just my channel that's shat the bed. But it certainly seems like it. So yeah, that's weird. Very strange that that's happened. But anywho's, it doesn't matter. We'll crack on. Let's have a look at the other roundup news then. Man United have now opened talks with Barcelona for Usman Dembele. Oh, we've done all that. We've done all that. Don't worry, we've done all that. Okay then, well, yeah. I mean, let's have a look at some of your other thoughts quickly, and then we'll probably wrap this one up because it's quite, we've done over an hour and 6 minutes. We've done the watch along and stuff tonight anyway. I just wanted to give you the latest news. We've pretty much done that. Unfortunately, we can't really have a proper Q&A back and forth because the chat's broken, guys. But please don't hold that against me. Smash a like on it regardless, you know? Weird. I've never seen this before. I've never actually seen the live chat broken on YouTube. That is bizarro. Check it out. YouTube shat the bed. Seriously. Pretty strange. Okay then, guys, screw it. I'll give you a cheeky little roundup then, just very, very quickly, and then I guess we'll call it a day then, lads and lasses. But it's been an absolute pleasure. I'm going to be back tomorrow with lots of FIFA content, because obviously FIFA's coming out. So in the evening, late night, we're going to get bang on FIFA 21, probably around about 11 p.m. or something like that. So come back this sort of time tomorrow. We'll be doing a FIFA vid. The reason this transfer video is so late tonight is because because, of course, the watch-along, the Man United game. But before you do go tonight, if you're new to the channel, smash that subscribe button and click the bell icon to be notified when we post live and we go live on this channel. Make sure you do that. That's imperative. And yeah, come back after this video, you see. Come back after this video and comment in the not live comments, because that way I can actually see what you guys are saying, because I can't see what you guys are saying right now. The live chat shatteth the bedeth. Oh, hang on a sec. It's just woken up here for me. Wait a sec. We've got a super chat from Jarvis Cocker. I can see a super chat from Jarvis. Jarvis Cocker, I can see your super chat. I can see your cocker, Jarvis. No, wait. I can see your super chat, Jarvis Cocker. He says, Woodward's a dim-witted fool. In the beginning, he splashed Cass on every dillweed with pink boots and got burned. Now he penny pinches every super talent and misses out. Mr. Potato Head is a chump. Hey, thank you so much for that, Jarvis Cocker, lad. You absolute legend. Thank you very, very much for that, dude. What a top man. Thank you, Jarvis Cocker. Nice of you. Very, very nice of you indeed. Is it working now? Subbies IOZ, yes, says what the F. Gazamania says chat's on. RB says come on. Vincent Bullock says saying you've got 2 100 super chats. Where, dude? I can only see that one. I can see Alec Williams and I can't see the other one. Are you serious, man? Who's the other one? That's weird anyway, folks. That is very, very weird. I've never seen that before, but the live chat's just sort of woken up again. Stephen United comments, says, why do people think every word this Fabrizio Romano guy says is true and act like he's some kind of god? Well, because he's quite accurate, to be fair. And, like, he's not really employed by any... Is he employed by a magazine or a newspaper? I don't think he is he? So I think he's just like... You know, I don't even know how he really makes his money, really. But I think that's what he is. He's just like... he's like almost a mole. He's almost a sort of sports mole. You know what I mean? Stuart Montgomery, thank you. Oh no, it shut the bed again. The live chat shut the bed again. Thank you, Uemana Nia Rara Kundo. He says, I love you, Mr. Beth. Thank you very much for that, dude. Love you too. Stephen United, Stuart Montgomery, Ellie, Amici Kelvin, Batman Night Fan, Alec Williams, Becky Hope, Tedson Kabiru, Matt Rush, Hoffer 41, Paul Vanderbeek, Mark Voot, Steve Buckley, Sabs, Football with Brownie, Mumble Sports, Collins Achiri, Simon Cowie, Footy Talk, Apex Destroyer, Jarvis Cocker, Mark Diaz, Ryan Burberspin 9, Ellie, Tom Zaynok, Ray UK, Batman Night Fan. You know, everyone, the Cont, Hasib Kamal, Batman Night Fan again, Dante. I just want to say thank you to everybody who's watched this video tonight. It's Shut the Bed, guys. We usually do a Q&A at the end of the video, don't we? Just to wrap it up, but the chat's just not really working properly, so, you know, we'll leave it there. We'll basically leave it there, guys, because it's just not really working properly. So that's it from me tonight. Thank you so much for watching this stream. Please do smash that like button on it. Leave the thumbs up rating on it if you haven't done so already. And give it a share if you can on social media. That would be epic. Check out the website, flyandpigunited.com. Click the links in the descriptions as well to be notified when we post live. Please do come back, though. See, this is the one video you should all definitely come back in a couple of minutes' time and post in the not live comments after the video's finished, because we need to have a chat about this. We need to have a chat about this live chat bullshit. So come back in the not live comments in a minute. I'll see you in there and I'll respond to all your comments. So get involved, ask anything you wanted to ask tonight, and I'll respond to all you legends in there. But if you're still watching, fair play, because the chat ain't bloody working. Thank you, guys. Smash a thumbs up, subscribe. Check out all the social media links in the description as well. Get in there. We won 3-0 tonight against Brighton. A great win. Much needed boost to the confidence. Hopefully, good news in regards to Jadon Sancho as well, because Jadon Sancho looks like maybe he's handed in a request or thrown his toys out the pram. He's not featuring in Dortmund's team at the moment, which is great news for us. If he's pushing for a move away, you never know. United might be able to get that deal done. Come on, United. Come on, Jadon Sancho. I hope that happens anyway. Still 50-50, but hope it happens. Tellez, similar sort of thing. We're just waiting, though, to see what happens with Tellez and if we can actually get the deal done. We will. I'm pretty sure about that one. And then the other deals, you know, Luka Jovic, it's looking like maybe going to Roma. That's not a big one. And then Ousmane Dembele, I personally think that's just hearsay. That's just bullshit to try and drive the Sancho deal. All right then, guys, I'll leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. Everybody, have a great evening. Appreciate you stopping by. Come back in a few minutes. Have your say. This is The Pig. I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Get in there, United, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take it easy. Yes, nice one, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in again tonight, you bunch of bloody heroes and hero S's. Love to the lot of you. Thank you very much for all your great support on the show today, watching and getting involved and doing all the crazy things you've been doing. So thank you, all of you. Have a great evening. Gungshi, I don't know if you're still up watching this, but you have a cracking evening. Matty Rush, the legendary Guru Meister, all the mods, Eddie, Aaron Homeyard, G-Wolf, Ryan Burberspin9, you know, everyone, thank you so much for watching this video. Appreciate it. It's not really worked. I don't really know what's going on with YouTube. Like, it's definitely been mashed up a little bit here tonight. Don't really understand why it's not working, but it's not really working. So there you go. Also, these are the Patreon credits, just to say thank you to everybody that supports this show on Patreon. But I do just want to say a special thank you to these guys, which I haven't added yet also. So these names, all these people are on Patreon. But Michael Collins, Simon Cowie, Joseph Misco, Gaz Newton, Ollie In, Disco Dave, Nicholas Critchlow. And also we've got to add Caddy Clough and Johnny Malks as well. Thank you guys. Have a great evening. I'll see you soon. This is The Pig. See you tomorrow. FIFA 21, baby.